It's how excited my phone was to show me this article this morning. It was literally one of the first notifications that I saw. It seems like everyone had a pretty rough 2021, and no wonder we've had to contend with an ongoing global pandemic, crumbling political infrastructure, climate disaster with no end, and all of Joe Manchin's ongoing bullshit. But there's one thing that put a little bit of spring in my step, and that's that big oil's had an even worse year. While we're by no means out of the woods when it comes to the oil industry's grip on our political system, in 2021 we got to see what it looks like to make fossil fuel interests really squirm. Oil interests were already not thrilled with the prospect of Biden administration after 4 years of an oil-friendly Trump policies. Biden showed them they had something to worry about when, the day of his inauguration, he pulled the permits for the controversial Keystone XL pipeline. The administration hasn't totally knocked it out of the park by taking it to big oil since then, but it's a big turnaround from the Trump era. Democrats on the Hill have also made big oil's CEOs' lives miserable. For the first time ever, several top executives from the oil giants and industry groups were called to testify under oath about their companies' roles in perpetuating climate denial and misinformation. The appearance before the House Oversight Committee ended with subpoenas, meaning the public could soon learn even more about the way these companies operate. Oh, and the oil executives got Katie Portered. Big Oil got wrecked in the boardroom and court of law. Oh my gosh, pause to read. And read this. In October, Shell got a taste of its own public humiliation when its CEO got publicly dragged by youth activists on stage at a TED Talk. So this talks about the UN Climate Summit, but this, as a little added kick to the metaphorical nuts, the UK government told oil companies they weren't welcome to sponsor the United Nations climate meeting. That's an about face from previous talks where oil companies and big polluters were welcome with open arms. But skipping to this part, it certainly feels like something has shifted. Businesses, politicians, and regular people are more attuned than ever to the role oil and gas industry has played in getting us into this dire place we are today. People are fed up with decades of manipulation and increasingly calling for action, and it's clear the industry is on the defensive. Just like I've been talking about, watch out for propaganda, guys.